Hi, sweetie. Good morning. How are you? Hey, guys. Good morning. Good morning. So, I totally pressed start on this Periscope session and forgot to put on my glasses. So, if I got to do a couple of these to see who it is, hey, Stacy, what's up? Hey, Carnita. If I got to do a couple of these to see what's up, because I don't got my glasses on right now. Good morning. Good morning. Go get them. I know. I don't know where they are. I got like 15 glasses and I don't know where not a one is. Good morning to you. It's been a minute, y'all. I haven't been on this platform for a few days, but it's always a good time to share some good stuff with you guys. So this is good stuff. Good morning, motivation, inspiration, based on what I see and based on what I'm doing in my business right now. Thank you for the hearts and the love. I'll tell you real talk. I haven't been on Periscope for the last couple of days because I've been focused inside of my 10-day blogging challenge. It's been real. Some serious stuff happening over at bc.sistersense.com. I'm working on a 10-day challenge and showing my ladies how to create 100 days worth of blog content inside of this 10-day intensive. So I haven't had much time to jump on Periscope, but I've got a couple of things that I want to share with you guys today. I'm talking about 3 words: need more time. So we're going to focus on those words that for a lot of adults, amazing, good stuff. Thank you. For a lot of adults, for a lot of entrepreneurs, those are some serious, heavy hitting words, things that you need, things that are like, okay, I'm serious. I need more of this or that or time. Need more time is just one of them, right? For most people, for most adults, time, we dream about time like the babies dream about toys, right? It's like, oh my God, if I just had some more time, Jesus Lord. So I'm going to talk about some good stuff today. Need more time. I've got my little Printamin in the building. She needs a serious cut, y'all. She needs a serious cut. She can't see. Say hi, mama. Say hi. If you are new to me, just drop an NEW into the comment box. And if you've been here before, that phrase, that pays. Fire, 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 fire. Because my goal is to make sure that you are fierce, focused, and fired up. So as I said, enjoy this morning session with me, whether you just listen, whether you look, whether you're trying to get the kiddies off to school or you're already at work, or you're like me and you work at home. Hopefully you enjoy this session today, inspired by my vlogging challenge over at bc.sistersense.com. Hello, newbie. Welcome to you. I hope you enjoy my session. I hope it motivates you or inspires you in some way, shape, or form. And of course, as always, if there's anything that you guys ever want to inbox me, you can email me over at sistersense@gmail.com. So, okay, we're going to get started, y'all. And I know once I put Printamin down, she's going to go crazy. So I've got her little doggy treats here. She's like, what's that, mama? What's that? What's that, mama? So she can have some fun with her doggy treats and we can have some fun on Periscope. Okay. So I wanted to talk to you initially today when I said I was going to do good stuff this morning. I was going to talk about how to reach more, teach more, and sell more. And it's interesting because more was the word, like reach more, teach more, sell more. And then I opened up my devotional. I love to read my Jesus Calling devotional messages in the morning. And this is what today's message was. Okay, so I'm going to read today's message and tell you why I opted to talk about something different today. So today's message on page 132 of Jesus Calling. If you've got yours, awesome. If you would like to get one of these, you can find out all the details over at jc.sistersense.com. It's a devotional book created by Sarah Young. One of my friends recommended it to me and I absolutely love it. So today's message: come to me for all that you need. Come into my presence with thanksgiving, for thankfulness opens the door to my treasures. When you are thankful, you affirm the central truth that I am good. I am light in whom there is no darkness at all. The assurance that I am entirely good meets your basic need for security. Your life is not subject to the whims of a sin-stained deity. Relaxed in the knowledge that the one who controls your life is totally trustworthy. Come to me with confident expectation. There is nothing you need that I cannot provide. I thought this was a powerful message. And at first I was like, okay, be thankful. Okay, I get it. I need to be thankful. And then I said, well, LaShanda, no, there's more to it than that. I want you to sit down. I want you to be quiet. Meditation is really important. And so while, I can't say that I hardcore meditate, I take as much time as I can to sit down and reflect, and really think about what's going on inside of me and outside of the world. So I love this devotional book, Jesus Calling. Again, if you've got it, you can go and definitely take a look at today's message. If you want to get information about it or get it, you can find it over at jc.sistersense.com. So when I looked at this, some words started to pop out at me. Remember, I said today I was going to talk to you guys about more, how to reach more, how to teach more, how to make more sales. That was my word. And then I came here and it says, come to me for all that you need. And I said, okay, well, need. That word, it pops out to me because as adults, there are so many things that we need, right? Things that we need to get done, things that we need to do, things that we need to have, things that we need to make happen. And the need, the word need, as I looked at that, another word popped out to me when it said, I am entirely good. The assurance that I am entirely good meets your basic need for security. And I think about that, what happens? When did we go from the person that was dependent upon somebody to the person that people are now dependent on? I don't know about you, but the time just kind of switched up and I was like, what? What? I used to be dependent on my mama. When did I become a mama? To not just my baby, but to other people, whether I'm dependent, whether, my clients are dependent on me, my family and friends are dependent on me, my son is dependent on me, my hubby is dependent on me. When did you go from that space where you were dependent on other people to now other people are dependent upon you, right? And this big word of need, whether it be I need more time, more money, more clients, more sales, more support, more guidance, this idea of need stems from this feeling of security, right? When you were a kid, mama and daddy, grandmama, somebody could securely to make sure that you are okay, right? But now we're in a space where we need to be that person that's responsible for us. We need to be that person who is creating a security for us. But what I was reminded of today is there's a higher person. There's a higher being. There's my God. And he creates security. He fills the need. So when you're in this space of anxiety, I need, more, time, these power words that a lot of times put us in a state of constant anxiety, right? Constant fatigue, just constantly running, especially as Americans. There's no place like the United States of America. We get down, we go get it. It's like boom, 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 boom. 24/7, constantly working, constantly moving, constantly creating, right? And so in that space, I said, you know what? Let's take a minute to reflect on the fact that today, the message is come to me for all that you need. Come into my presence for thanksgiving. Realize, relax. This is some deep stuff. Relax in the knowledge that the one who controls your life is totally trustworthy. Trust in him, that things will be taken care of, that you will be taken care of, that your needs will be met, and you will find security in our purpose, in his message, in his presence, right? And so I think that's powerful, which is why today I want to reflect on these three words, need, more, and time. So I read this and I said to myself, okay, I need to change the conversation. Thank you for that. Yes. Thank you for that affirmation, the hearts and the love. I want to talk to you guys about these 3 points. I want you to ask yourself first, because I'm going to break these words up, right? First word being need. When you hear the word need, what do you need right now? Okay? Because this creates anxiety. This creates frustration. This puts us in a place where we constantly feel like if we're not doing something, something is wrong. This is good. Thank you. Thank you. So what do you need right now? You can drop it in the comment box. What do you need right now? Some of you guys say, I need help. I need help right now. I need support right now. I need a big daddy. I need a beneficiary. I need an investor. I need mama to come and take care of these babies for me because they're driving me crazy. Need comes from lack, right? So yes, I see that. Need comes from lack. So you want to talk about what do you need right now? Little men, pretty men, I need this puppy to stop acting a doggone fool. A business mentor. Okay, good. So I want you to be able to write down what you need right now, because we're going to reflect on this. I do clarity calls with my clients, so I'm going to do this like a virtual clarity call with you guys. You need a plumber. Okay, real talk. When the plumbing ain't right, there's a lot of things that go wrong, right? So needing a plumber. I feel you on that one. Guidance. What kind of guidance you need, what kind of help you need, what kind of change. Some people say, I just need a change. I need something in my life to change and move away, or move and create openness, opportunities, changes. What do you need right now? There's a blog article that I wrote on my website, and it's about the word break. I believe there are 3 types of break, right, that sometimes we need. One, sometimes we just need an actual break, a vacation, an opportunity to just say, listen, don't call me, don't text me, don't mommy, me, no, quiet. Sometimes we just need a real talk break. Okay, so that's number 1. Do you need a break right now? That's one kind of break. Another time is a break where you literally break ties. Whether you're breaking ties from that job, from that person, from those people, from that mindset, you got to think about, do you need a break where you're breaking ties from something right now? It doesn't make any sense how much I try to change and things stay the same. I feel you, and I'm gonna help motivate you today. I hope and pray that I can do that today for you. So if you feel like it doesn't matter how much you try to do things or just staying the same, hopefully I can say something that sparks some motivation to keep trying, to keep moving forward. Because sometimes you got to do things over and over and over again until it breaks through. I believe God helps those who help themselves, and so I power through, and I ask that you power through to your best you so you can work towards the goal that you want to seek. Okay, so I'm going to talk about that. And again, this is for me is inspired by what I'm doing. I'm doing a 10 days blogging challenge over at bc.sistersense.com. I'm helping my ladies consistently blog every day. When you say you need more, you got to make more, you got to see more, and that time is your enemy. We want to make time your friend. That's kind of the thing that inspired me to talk to you guys today. That's the way you have to get it. That's the way you have to make it happen. Power pause for 2 seconds, y'all. Take a minute and tap on those hearts, because this little printerman right here, I need her to behave. So I need to tend to her for 2 seconds, and then I'm going to come right back to you. Alrighty, little miss. This is not a chew toy. So let's leave this here, and let's put this here if you need to chew. Oh my goodness, guys, I could tell you stories about this little puppy. Whew. It's like being a mommy all over again. A new baby in the house. Sounds like your house. So I was telling you guys, I was talking about break. This idea of one, either needing a break, a vacation, a time to just kind of have some quiet space. Number 2, talking about this idea of breaking ties, connections to people, to mindsets, to activities, maybe that job, something that is not quite right for you. And then thinking about this idea of when you have to, looking at my puppy, when you have to relax. I do, right? I need a puppy sitter so that it can take care of her. Stop it. And then when you just need an opportunity to break away from your business so that you can reflect on it, you can fix it and move forward, okay? So necessity, what are some things that you need? That's one thing I want you to think about today. Because why I want you to think about this was because the first step to tackling these terms of need, the first step to tackling need, more, and time, whether you put those all together or you deal with them separately, is to meditate on them and to get rid of all the noise. I know as an adult, I have a lot of noise, things happening externally and internally, and sometimes you got to meditate so you can get rid of the noise and really get a handle on what's happening, right? What's happening. So need is one, more. I want you to think about the word more. What, as far as more, do you need right now? Okay, so I was having a conversation with my hubby yesterday, and we were talking about a few people in our circle, and each of these people are going through different things, but as adults, that big more for them is money. Money, 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 right? So it's like trying to figure out for each of these different people how to come up with solutions or recommendations or provide support around this big word of money. Because real talk, as an adult, that we can't, to some degree, sometimes we feel like we can't do the things that we need to do without having more of that. Right? So money definitely at the top of a lot of people's lists. If you feel like you need something right now, we're going to take an opportunity to get out of the noise space and to meditate on what it is that you need. So when it comes to more, what are your more things? For some people, that's money. For other people, that is literally time. So we're going to talk about time in a second. We're going to put time to the side because it's in its own box. But for other people, it's more clients. For other people, it's more traffic. For other people, it's more sales. For some people, it's more quiet. For other people, it's more activity, right? So when it comes to this box of more, what is it that you need right now? Drop in the comment box. Let me know. Let yourself know. What more do you need? Okay, more money. We'll talk about time in a second. More subscribers, more sales. What exactly do you want more of? Okay, so drop that in the comment box, y'all. I want to see what you're thinking right now as I share with you this concept of really combating these big terms for us. Need, more, and time. I'm going to talk about some solutions in a second, so hold tight for the solutions. But the first thing I want to address is each of these words in their own separate boxes. Client, sales, money. I feel you. As an entrepreneur, those are the things that we talk about all the time, right? Clients, sales, and money. Time to get my products complete. Time to get, that's a big one, right? You know, it's like you want to make the money, but in order to make the money, you need the products, and then you need time to put the products together, right? Boom, boom, boom. How do you make that happen? Welcome. Business development time, right? So time to be in a quiet space where you could just work on your business. That's what you need. Somebody said they needed a mentor. We're talking about needs, and we're also talking about the things that you need more of. Okay? So the last box, good morning, welcome to you. If you're just joining me, I'm talking about 3 big words today: need, more, and time. This is inspired by my 10-day blogging challenge. We're actually on day number 4 today, which is crazy, over at bc.citizens.com. I'll tell you a little bit more about that later, but the goal right now is just for us to focus on, as adults, these 3 big words that for us cause a lot of anxiety, frustration, fatigue, all of that stuff that we want to combat and address today. Yes, Mama. Do you want to be in the Periscope? She's usually quiet, y'all, when I do these scopes, but she's like, I want to be in. I want to talk about time. So time, need more time. Time is a big one. So I don't want to just simply say you need more time, because I know you need more time, but what do you need time for? Right? What do you need time for? Somebody said business development. Someone else said that, they need time to work on their products, right? What do you need time for? Need more time to spend with your family. That's a biggie for me. So my hubby loves his belly, as most men do. They always say, the way to a man's heart is his stomach. He loves his belly. We have a barbecue fest on Friday and Saturday. And Mother's Day is coming up. On Friday at my son's school, they have muffins for mom for Mother's Day. And then for Father's Day, they do donuts for dad. So muffins for mom is on Monday. It's always a beautiful thing when I get to go to his school. He loves it. He absolutely loves it. And his dad and I go. So we're doing muffins for mom and doing the barbecue fest on the weekend. I know, right? Totally sweet. And then they always have like these surprise gifts for the parents when they get there, and then we get to see their work. They absolutely love it. But on the flip side, as I think about that, it's always bittersweet because you get there and you get to spend time with your child. But I always see certain children and they don't have a mom there and they don't have a dad there. And I always tell my son, you got to be extra sensitive for these kids because sometimes they'll like latch on to us. And, he wants to be like that little kid, like, no, I want to spend the time with my mom and dad alone. No, no. And I'm like, listen, you got to stop that because some parents don't have the time. They don't have the time to, some of their parents are, there was this one particular young girl when he was in pre-K, she spent that whole muffins for mom with us and he didn't understand. He was young. He was like, no, this is my mommy. And she said to me, her dad was away and he was in the army. He's in the military. And I said, okay. Christopher, I said, come on, Christopher, let's do this together. Let's play together. Let's have fun together. And, I periodically have to remind him of that because whether their parents are in the military or they have a job or they have one parent or no parents, it's a blessing to acknowledge that I have the ability to spend that time with him and even to share that time with other little people in this space when I'm there. So I want you to think about that, what that time means for you. You're trying to get time, but what kind of time do you need? Spending more time with your family is one thing. Having more time to finish work is another. And then, time so that you can just kind of plan your next move, right? So that you can be strategic about life and not feel like you're just kind of walking through life in a daze, but you're intentional with every action. Those intentions don't come without planning, and that planning can't come without having the time to sit down and create a plan. Hello, welcome. Hey, Matissa, what's up, sweetie? So again, I want you to reflect on those 3 words, drop them in 3 different categories, whether you share that with me or you write that down for yourself. In that need category, what are some things that you say, I need, ... complete that. In that more category, what are some things you want more of? Drop that in the comment box, ... In that time category, we all need more time, but for what, right? Time to spend with your family, time to spend with your friends, time to spend working on your business or on your next step plan. What's the time that you need? Okay, so that's the first part. You want to be in a place where you can meditate, when you can reflect on what you need, where you can have a quiet space, where you can get rid of the noise, because that meditation is important. And as I shared with the daily devotional message from today, from this morning, I'm going to talk about some strategies in just a second, but with the daily devotional message from today, come to me for all that you need. Relax in the knowledge that the one who controls your life is totally trustworthy. Come to me with confident expectation. There is nothing you need that I cannot provide. So understanding that ultimately your necessities, the security that you're looking for, the trust, the support that you're looking for comes from our Most High. Comes from our Most High. And at the end of the day, I always stop myself when I feel like, how am I going to get this money? Or how am I going to get this done? Or I always stop those anxieties by acknowledging that He has me. He's got me. And God helps those who help themselves. So as I work through what I'm working through, as I get the job done, because I saw somebody just say, yes, as I get the job done, one way or another, it's going to happen. It might not happen quite like I want it to happen, but it will happen the way He planned it to happen. And that alone helps to alleviate a great deal of anxiety for me. Again, because I believe that He helps those who help themselves. So I talked about this idea of meditation and getting rid of the noise. Let's talk about making a way. How to make a way. Because I saw somebody say, as much as I try, it feels like things just stay the same. How do you make a way for yourself? I believe that you don't wait, you create. Again, I said, I believe God helps those who help themselves. Don't wait, create. You have to make a way. I say that because I find a lot of times people wish and they wait. They wish and they wait. They wish and they wait. I wish things would change. Why aren't they changing? Look at so-and-so, how things are happening for them. I wish things would change. Or I'm going to wait for time. If I just wait for it, at some point, something's going to happen. I'm going to get like a 3-day vacation. Something's going to happen and something's going to fall into my lap and time will present itself. Waiting for an opportunity, wishing for an opportunity, and for some people, praying for an opportunity without actually putting action towards that prayer, right? Faith without works is dead. You can't simply just sit there and pray it into being. Praying is not a marketing strategy. You have to have a strategy. You have to do the work, right? So for me, it's one part meditation and one part making a way. You got to create a way. Don't just wait, create. So let's talk about what that looks like. Okay. I'm going to share some examples as far as don't wait, create. And I want you to think about that for yourself. Okay. Now, one of those things for me is LPPs. You guys, you heard me talk about my LPPs, right? My low price point products, LPPs. Okay. So I tell people all the time, I'm a web designer. I sell web services, which generally are high price points, 500, 600, 5,000, 2,500, 10,000, you name it, it goes up depending upon the size of the product. HPPs, high price point products. But it takes a while to cultivate those relationships and get in those HPP sales. So for me, one of the ways I say, okay, I make more is via my LPPs, creating low price point products that allow me to, one, have an opportunity to engage clients, right, on an introductory level, giving them an opportunity to try me at a lower level before they buy more. And number two, create continuity for myself so that while I'm building up relationships to those HPPs, I have LPPs that are bringing in revenue for me on a daily basis. 7s and 97s and 47s and 27s coming in on a daily basis, right? So as a matter of fact, right now I have reopened up my web services, right? And I said, okay, I'm only going to be working with 4 people. It's $2,500 for a do everything for you package. One of the last ladies signed up this morning, okay? And she said she was going to sign up about 2 weeks ago, and she said, okay, LaShanda, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm signing up today. So she signed up today. It takes a while. It could take 2 weeks. It could take 2 months. Could take 6 months for you to close those bigger deals, whether you're working with individuals, small businesses, or corporations, right? But in between that, you need those LPPs. You say, I want to make money. I was actually talking to one of the ladies in my circle yesterday, an entrepreneur, and somebody says, oh my. I was talking to a fellow entrepreneur in my local circle, and we were talking about her business and how she loves to do crochet and how, she's working on her store to get clients. One of my local ladies I just met, just going out, and another lady who does crochet, and she's like, oh my God, LaShanda, I've been so busy. I'm getting all of these clients because I'm posting pictures of my products on Facebook, and then people are seeing the pictures and I'm getting new orders, and I'm like, good. So in that conversation, we're talking about these LPPs, these low price point products that they can create, while they're working on bigger orders, working on small orders to create that continuity. So some of you guys have big sale dreams, right? You've got that $10,000 package, that $1,000 package, and you're waiting for that client, or you're working your 9 to 5 and you're getting in your 2 weeks, every week you're getting in your paycheck. But you've got to think about for yourself, if you want to make more money, how you can create some LPPs that are going to help you do that. Right? So I have this awesome entrepreneur in my circle. He just puts his foot in it when he makes some amazing dishes. And so on the weekends, he makes more by creating these dishes and going around to the local barbershop, the local salon, and saying, okay, get a plate. It's $5. It's $10. And on the weekend, he's making extra money by doing what he loves as a side hustle. Right? So, you can come up with a creative way to do this, to create some LPPs. Because I don't know about you, but, could you use an extra $200, $300 at a $5 plate, a $10 plate? Pretty doggone good, right? And he just does that on the weekend. He cuts, he goes to his local salon. He's built a business rapport. So clients are looking out for him. Even my hubby, because again, my hubby loves his belly. Clients are looking out for him on the weekends like, where's my plate? So you want to think about for yourself, can you create some low price point products? What do you have? I actually did an intensive last week over at live.sistersense.com, and I talked about creating your own content to cash flow profit projects so that in between the larger profit goals that you have low price point products that you can sell to help you bring in revenue. Okay, help you bring in revenue. I believe that the combination of the two works really well for me. And I can tell you, I can't tell you what's going to sell today, but I can tell you at the end of the day, something is going to sell today. because I've got that combination of HPPs and LPPs working for me on an ongoing basis. That's a great idea. Yes. So you want to kind of think about for yourself, where are your LPPs, right? Where my LPPs at? Whether you brainstorm them for yourself or you can come to me, because trust me, I am an idea a minute, and you can schedule a clarity call with me. Hi, Tiffany. Welcome, sweetie. You can schedule a clarity call with me if you need to, but coming up with some LPPs that you can create and send out there, definitely something that you need to do. Okay. Because again, at the end of the day, you want to have that combination of those high price point products, but those LPPs so that you can balance out the two. Okay. So another one, subscribers. Make it happen. Okay. So I'm just sharing a few recommendations as far as things that you can do to make it happen. And then out of this conversation, you can ask me questions, or you can use this as an opportunity to kind of open up your like mind blown, open up the ideas for yourself. And so you want to fulfill these big words of need, more, and time. You got to make a way, right? You can't wait. You got to create. So anybody could use more subscribers, more customers, more clients? Just drop a yes in the comment box, because I feel like everybody should be saying yes right now. More subscribers to your list, more customers, more clients. Yes, yes, yes. So I asked that question because for me, you can't just wait. You got to create, right? You have to create opportunities to engage with your clients, and you create those opportunities by having continuity. I tell people online, yes, content is king, but continuity is the queen of all, right? So for me, one of the ways I create continuity, and I've told you guys this before if you follow me, I say I create continuity by bulk tasking, creating awesome content that I boom, 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 put out there all day, every day. So I tell you this because right now I'm doing my blog challenge. It's over at bc.sistersense.com. It's a 10-day challenge. We're on day number 4. Every day for 10 days, I share one topic, and the ladies in my circle are working on literally 100 days worth of blog content. I just finished the first 3 days. So I have 30 days worth of blog content scheduled out. Why? Because I want every single day for 100 days, boom, somebody to see a blog post, boom, somebody to find me on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, you name it, my blog, somebody to Google something and find me. I want that continuity because that's going to drive sales, that's going to drive traffic, that's going to drive visibility, that's going to increase the size of your list through that continuity. You can't just say, okay, I'm going to just do one thing. I'm going to just launch one email. I'm going to launch one product and the skies will open. You got to work on that bad boy every single day. And that takes time, right? Some of you guys don't have that time. So for me, it's a powerful thing to make a way. And in making a way, this is something that I actually did, I want to say maybe about 5 or 6 years ago, I did my first one of these, and I've been doing this every year. I sit down, I bulk task out content, and then I just boom, 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 I schedule it out. So the first one I did, it was called Web Tech Tools and Talk. I did 90 days. For 72 hours, I worked on these great little videos. They were 3 to 5 minutes long, and then I scheduled them out so that for 90 days, all these videos were being posted on my blog. And I could say, even though I can't blog every day, people are getting content from me every day. So that was me making a way. So I can't sit on my blog every day. I can't sit on Periscope every day. I can't go on Facebook and Twitter every day. But using this strategy, I'm able to make a way to create the time that I otherwise didn't have. So you have to get creative. You got to think out of the box. You got to make things happen for yourself, which is why the bulk tasking strategy works really well for me. Okay, so I'm going to talk about this a little bit more because I had one of the ladies in my circle. She said, oh my God, she said, I don't know where you get this energy. I can't do 100 blog posts. And I said, well, listen, let me tell you 2 things. Number 1, the first thing is I talk about quick quality content, meaning that these are the kind of posts that I want you to be able to do realistically. Okay, so you don't need to write a damn dissertation and a blog post. One example, and I'm going to do a couple of examples, but one example is pick a pick, right? Pick a pick, which is basically you guys have awesome picks. right? One example of a great pic, one of my clients, she Twittered, or no, sorry, it was on Instagram where I took a picture of it today. She said, oh my God, that moment when you realize your article is featured in Sister Sense magazine. So she took a picture of my magazine because her article was in it and she shared it on Instagram. So I took a picture of the picture because I'm going to post it on my website. How many pictures do clients send you? Or, you people tweet out or Facebook something and say something awesome about you. Just post that picture, right? It shows that you're credible. It shows that people value you. And then you can talk about what's in the picture. You can say, okay, well, this was actually my magazine. If you don't have the magazine, go to mag.sistersense.com. Or you can say, well, this is one of my clients. If you're not one of my clients, go here and sign up and figure out how you can work with me if that's something that you want to do. It doesn't take a long time to pick a pic and post it on your website. But if you can sit down and schedule out 1 pics, 3 pics, 5 pics, 10 pics. That gives you 1, 3, 5, 6, 10 days of quality content, right? And I don't just talk about posting stuff up for the sake of posting them. I also talk about smart connections. So again, I could just, sometimes people do like throwback photos. Ooh, this is a throwback photo of me. Look how cute I am, right? But that's great. But how can we take it up a notch? Connect that throwback photo to an offer. So when I said that client, literally this morning, I took a pic of her Instagram with my magazine. I can then say, okay, well, 1, she's one of my awesome Firestarter members. If you're not a part of my mastermind and you want to participate, you can go to bc.sistersense.com to participate in the challenge. Number 2, she's holding the magazine. If you didn't get the issue, then you could go to mag.sistersense.com and get the magazine, right? So it's an opportunity to just take 1 pic, connect it to great offers, provide a testimonial and say, this is one of my clients, right? All in 1 post, right? How quick can you post a pic? How quick can you find a client pic to post today? And that's just basically what it is, right? So whether you want to do 1 post a day, 3 posts a day, 6 posts a day, 10 posts a day, I have a calendar and we're working through the challenge. So far, I've done 30 posts scheduled out, ready to rock. We're on day number 4 today. Yesterday was day number 3. Again, that's kind of what inspired the conversation today, how to reach more, teach more, sell more, and take care of these need more time struggles that you have, right? Being able to really sit down, create quick quality content and schedule that out for yourself. Okay. Again, that's over at bc.sistersense.com. So bulk I want to say task and schedule at the same time. And they're all trying to come out at once. Bulk tasking, bulk scheduling is something that, for me is really important. So let me give you an example of that. Some of you guys say, I need more, right? I need more time to exercise because I need to get better at working out. I need to get better at fitness. Okay. That's something that I say. So let me share a great example. So my hubby, he loves to mow the lawn. Well, he's got a love-hate relationship with the lawn. But one of the things that he does is, and I was making fun of him. I was poking fun of him. I said, you and your little foil outfit, you and your foil suit. He's got one of those exercise suits. You guys, you see those where you could put it on and it helps you sweat. Right? So, water retention is one of the reasons why we're a little bit heavier than we would like to be. So he's like, okay, if I'm going to mow the lawn, I'm going to use this as an opportunity to work out, right? So number 1, he's got on the sweatsuit. Number 2, which I find so hilarious, I think we have like a half an acre, the lots are pretty large here, but still it's not like the 2 acres that grandma has, right? So I find it funny because some of the people here, they have those lawn mowers where they're sitting on it and they're mowing the lawn. And he's like, seriously, the lot space ain't that damn big. So he uses the push mower. And when he really wants a good workout, he uses the weed whacker because that allows him to use the sweatsuit, to use something that's going to, that pushing motion. I'm like, God bless you, because I'm not doing that lawn. I would have to pay the neighbor's boy to do it because I ain't doing it. But he's able to take that opportunity to work out, to, sweat it out, and to cut the lawn, right? So, think about for yourself, what do you need more time to do? How can you combine your time so that you're multitasking? That phrase that pays, kill, 2 birds with 1 stone. How can you multitask to make that happen for yourself? All right. There's so many smart ways for you to do that, but sometimes you just got to think out of the box to figure out how to make that happen for yourself, right? So it's kind of like when, for example, I'm going to pick up my son and I'm like, okay, I've got to pick him up and I got to sit in this car. But so what can I do? I go on my SpeakPipe, which is SpeakPipe. Some of you guys know, some of you don't know. SpeakPipe is a great plugin that I use on my website so that it's a voice message plugin. If you're on sistersense.com, you can click on it and send me a voice message so that I'm making the most of that time. I'm waiting to pick him up, but I'm responding to SpeakPipe messages. I'm responding to emails. I even will jump on Periscope, right? So I'll sit there in the car and jump on a Periscope session. Think about how you can multitask your time. Don't wait for time. You got to make the time so that things can happen for you. Okay? Don't wait. Create that time that you're looking for. Again, I say as adults, we dream about time like the kids dream about toys, right? But you can't be a dreamer. You got to be a reality creator. So being smart, whether you brainstorm by yourself or with a group of people, or you come in with me and you say, LaShanda, let's talk. I need to brainstorm. How can I be more productive? These are all some recommendations that I can share with you. Okay. Now, the last thing I will say about this idea of don't wait, create is quiet. Quiet. One of the things that I feel like, God is like, I got you. And I share the devotional message from JC today. God is like, I got you. And I always have a space to support you and make you feel secure. Is being able to have quiet. I never knew how much I loved quiet until I moved to North Carolina. Because when I go back to Brooklyn, whoo, boy, is it loud. To the point where I'm like, oh my goodness. So, let me tell you a funny story. I went to Atlanta the week before last, right? And I was speaking at Paracon, right? So I live in a small town and I literally have to take the airport from my small town to go to Charlotte and then to take the Charlotte airline to go to Atlanta, right? So it's a two-step process for me. No matter where I go, if I'm taking the airlines, I got to go to my small airport. My airport is so small, y'all. Real talk. I got there at like 5:30. It was dark. It was dark. And then the security guard walked by. And so we were like, can we get in the airport? He was like, 5 minutes. It was literally like me, the security guard, my hubby, and then a young lady came with her mom and her 2 kids. And we're just kind of sitting there waiting for the airport to open. You can't even imagine that at JFK, at LaGuardia, at Charlotte, right? So literally, I was the first one to go through the baggage claim. Like, there was nobody else on the line. I was literally the first person in the airport. That's how small it is. That's how, when I talk about quiet in a small town, that's how real it is. And so I got to Charlotte, and the airport was huge, and the people were everywhere, and it was just like, oh my God! So many people. I share that to say quiet for me is big. And when I'm in a space of quiet, it allows me to like triple X my success. It allows me to really sit down and not just like double my productivity, but triple it, because that quiet is something that you need. So I remember back in the day when I was, aspiring to do this thing on a bigger level, one of my favorite ladies, Rochelle Shaw, the creator of $1 Million Equation, I was having a session with her one time and we were talking. I was like, oh my God, I felt stuck and I'm tired and I'm frustrated. And she says, listen, this is what I want you to do. I want you to go book a hotel room and get out the house. I was like, what? She's like, I don't care if the hotel is across the street. Book it and get the hell out of the house. Okay? Do that for a night. Do that for 2 nights. Get out of the house, get into a different space, get your quiet, get your clarity, and things will open up. And I tell you, that woman ain't never lie. She ain't never lie. So for some of you, maybe you need to go and book a room. Maybe you need to go to Barnes and Nobles. Maybe you need to find a co-working space, right? So maybe you don't always work in the office or in your bedroom, or trying to work if you're at a 9 to 5, trying to work at your lunchtime and somebody's coming in the office and giving you work where you're trying to work on your business during your free minute, right? Maybe you schedule out and prioritize your quiet time, because that's a big one. Scheduling out and prioritizing your quiet time is an absolute big one. And number 2, finding a space where you can have that quiet time, also important. In July, I'm taking a few of my ladies with me to Williamsburg, Virginia. We're going to Kings Mill for a weekend mastermind unwind session. And I can tell you, in 3 days, we get some things done. we get some serious things done. So if you feel like you need more and you need time and you got to get your products done and you got to get your sales done and you got to get these things done, you cannot wait for the opportunity for time to present itself. You have to prioritize your time. You got to schedule that out for yourself. You got to find that quiet space, and then you have to be smart about bulk tasking, multitasking, so that you can say, I'm going to kill 3 birds with 1 stone right now and make that magic happen. Okay? So I hope that this session, hey, Lipstick Chatter, welcome, welcome. I hope this session, this good stuff, good morning session has kind of inspired you in one way, shape, or form to open up to the possibilities of what you can do. I definitely want you to, number 1, to meditate. Oh, yes, catch the replay, sweetie. I definitely want you to, number 1, to meditate, reflect on these 3 words together. Need more time, but separately, the things that you need, what you need more of, and why you need that extra time. What are you looking for with respect to that extra time? So meditation, getting rid of the noise, very important. And then number 2, making it happen, creating a way for yourself so that you can bulk task, multitask, all that good stuff, and prioritize the things that you need to do are very important, because guess what? Life is always going to be there. The kids are always going to be there. The responsibility, the bills, all that stuff is always going to be there. So just as you prioritize those things that you have to do as a parent, as an adult, as a mom, as as an employee, as a business entrepreneur, amen to that. You've got to prioritize those things that you want to have happen in your business. So don't come back to me tomorrow or 2 weeks and keep saying, oh Lord, I need more money, or I need more time, or I need more support. Because I'm going to ask you, did you create a way? Did you make a way? Did you reflect on a way to make that happen? Listen, as the good book, as my devotional book says, with respect to referencing the good book. This isn't necessarily the big book. But the devotionals referencing, pulling from passages. I believe this one today, May 5th, was page 132, Psalms 95. 2, and then John 1:5. Hey, welcome, Jason. This concept of understanding that ultimately when you feel like you need, and there's more, and there's more, and there's time, God's got you. He's got you. So trust in him, and he will provide for you. He will secure you. He will create a space for you to relax, get clear, and make things happen. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Jason. Thank you guys for rocking out and hanging out with me. Again, today's message is inspired by my challenge, because right now I'm helping the ladies create opportunities for themselves to tackle this idea of needing more, creating continuity, creating amazing conversations, and literally 100 days worth of blog content. So just for 10, because some of you guys missed the opportunity to register. So I'm doing 10 for 10 today. 10 off of the blogging challenge, the 10-day challenge, for 10 people who are interested in signing up. You can do so over at bc.sistasense.com. Good morning to you. So if you haven't already signed up, definitely sign up for my 10-day intensive. It's a 10-day challenge to help you blog and blog consistently. I'm having a great time, y'all. I've already scheduled out 30 blog posts, and I'm rocking and rolling my way to showing you how to do the same. If you want to register, you can do so now over at bc.sistasense.com, and I will see you there, because I'm going to jump on Facebook Live right now so that I can share some blogging secrets, some of those quick quality content topics that we're talking about inside of the challenge. So if you're not a part of my group, it's over at facebook.sistasense.com, facebook.sistasense.com. You can join the group, facebook.sistasense.com, if you want to be a part of that and participate in my Facebook Live session. In a couple of minutes, I will share some of those quick quality post recommendations that we are talking about inside of the 10-day blogging challenge. So be inspired, go forth, create greatness. Bye, guys.